Is the honeymoon in the Bronx already over? I'm James the Greek.
And I'm the DA.
And this is Man Cave Sports. Marcus Stroman was signed to a contract with the Yankees this offseason, and some people were excited and some people were really pissed off. But he got the opportunity to start opening day and turned it down. I'm going to defer this to my partner, Mr. David Aardsma, who can tell us what would go on in the locker room if you said no to opening day.
I don't know what would go on in the locker room, but I'd say this. I never want that dude in my rotation. I can't believe it. I can't understand. There's no way in my heart, in my brain, I can fathom the idea that the New York Yankees are asking you to be their day one opening day starter. Like, that kind of goes down in history, in Yankee history, is your opening day for the New York Yankees, and you say no. It sounds to me like a whole lot of Marcus Stroman, and you know what? He's deferring to being the Yankees, like the New York opening day. So when they go home, he's going to be pitching the home opener. I think if I had a personal feeling on this, he just wants to be in those pinstripes at home and starting in Yankee Stadium and not just being the opening day starter. I put this solely on Marcus Stroman wanting to be the home opener and not the actual opening starter.
So let's just get this out of the way. Marcus Stroman was born in New York. He's a New York kid. And I can totally understand the idea of wanting to be there for the home opener in front of your friends, in front of your family, who I'm sure will all be there in New York. But we're talking about the New York Yankees telling you, hey, it's game one. We got to get this started. We're going to give you the ball. And you saying, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't want that dude on my team. I don't like the idea of it. Now, if it comes down to, again, the team and Marcus has said the reason he said no is because it takes him too much off of his plan, off of his program to make that start. And there are some valid points there. Marcus came off an injury last year. He signed a huge contract to the Yankees. We're getting later in spring training when starts and innings and pitch counts really do matter, and you're building somebody up. And when you tell them you're going to be whatever it is, game 3, game 4 starter, whatever that home opener is, where that falls in the season, that's your day. That's what you plan. You plan the entire spring training knowing that's going to be your start, and you get 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks out of that start day, and then you say, okay, well, we're going to either bump you up or move you up on that rotation, on that time. It does take some players out of their routine, out of their programming. But to me, when a team asks you to step up like that, you say yes, but remember, it's just going to be, and my pitch count's going to be a little bit lower than what you're going to expect me at, and a little bit of what I expect myself. It's going to be probably a little bit lower. But don't forget, dude, it's opening day. It is the best day in baseball. It is the best day. Take that ball, Marcus.
You're absolutely right. He's got to take that ball. The bottom line is, and Marcus Stroman has to be there. And it's funny because a few days later he went out and said, well, I feel confident in anybody who's going to take the ball, and it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. And right now you're showing off that you are the most selfish player in baseball. You already have that MO. And I'm going to pull back the curtain a little bit. David, you were the player coordinator in the minor leagues for the Toronto Blue Jays a little while ago. Tell me, what was the reputation of Marcus Stroman when he was with Toronto?
I'll say this. Marcus loves himself some Marcus Stroman. And he was, at the time, there was not the easiest guy to work with, not the easiest guy. He was not the easiest player to work with. And at the same time, there was like struggles between the team and him, and that was kind of a little bit of a falling out time. It was right after his arbitration. And so there was definitely some animosity there, and I think a lot of the animosity was felt from Marcus Stroman's side. And then you saw how he's conducted himself over the last couple of years as well. And it all kind of follows up to this point where you say, does Marcus Stroman care more about Marcus Stroman than the team? And right now, he's saying yes.
To me, there's absolutely no question that Marcus Stroman is selfish. There is a reason why a pitcher of his ability hasn't been signed to a long-term contract. Take a look. He was with the Mets. The Mets would love to have a pitcher, and he was available this offseason. Did they re-sign him? Absolutely not. The Cubs last year, Marcus Stroman was begging them for an extension. Did they give it to him? Absolutely not. Are the Yankees going to give him a 5, 6, 7-year extension? Absolutely not. The Blue Jays had him homegrown. Did you sign him? No. You trade him away for a couple of players who we haven't even seen in the majors yet. There is a reason why he's gone. He is a selfish baby. And if you ever look at his Twitter or his X, do you know how many people he's blocked? He's blocked me because I told him that he pretends he's an ace, but he does not act or pitch like one.
He lets his mouth run. When things are going great, Marcus is all over. You see him dancing. You see him doing his little strikeout poses. He's dancing around the mound. He's all about Marcus Stroman. When things aren't going well, it's bad. It's dark. He goes into a hole. That's the problem around him, is that he's not the ace, because aces seem to always be steady. That's the thing. Look around the league. Look at your number ones on every single team. Those guys are the most steady pitchers there are. They don't react to anything. They don't care whether you have no idea whether they're going well or going bad. And that's the beauty of it. And so that's why teams tend to rally around those pitchers. Marcus has all of the ability to be a number one. It's health. And then it's a matter of just a mindset. And right now, he is pitching himself and getting himself out of being a number one.
What I love about you, David, is you've played with so many different teams, so you have so much history that you can reference. Let me ask you this. When you were on the Seattle Mariners, if they told King Felix, hey, we need you to take the ball game one, is he saying no?
No chance. He's taking the ball.
If you were with the Dodgers and they said, Clayton, we really need you to start game one, is Clayton going to say no?
No, God, no.
What about that Pedro Martinez guy? He wasn't exactly the best role model in the world. You played with the Red Sox. Would Pedro take the ball?
Absolutely.
Will Marcus Stroman?
Nope.
Because he's a punk.
He's a punk. That's a great way to put it. The way I say he's worried a lot more about Marcus Stroman than he was about the team.
All right, final question before I let you go. If you had the option of signing Marcus Stroman or Trevor Bauer, who would you take?
Oh, you son! Why would you do that? This is why I don't like you, James. I still take Marcus Stroman.
I'm sorry, I take Trevor Bauer because at least Trevor Bauer is one of the best pitchers in the world when he's right. Stroman, never going to be that guy. So if I'm going to deal with garbage, I'll take Trevor Bauer's garbage.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. More likes equals more great content for you. And if you haven't, subscribe now.